we'll load it. Okay, so where we were at Ostagar. We had done all of the origin stuff. We then were into... we did all the stuff in the Kokari Wilds. We gave the stuff for our dog, our future dog. So we are going to just pick up from here. Okay, we're going to just pick up and go. Yeah, let's get this started. So I've actually got a, I have to do more editing for the videos for Monday. I think Tuesdays was fine, and yesterday's was fine, but Mondays was kind of a mess, and Saturdays was totally a mess, which is why I'm behind on uploading videos to YouTube. So I want to get the editing done as much as possible so I can start to upload videos to YouTube again. Because if I wait too long, then it's like, well, what are you doing? And I'm like, playing video games during the day. Which, I mean, is kind of legitimate, but... And we are waiting for it to load. It says, the journey is over and you've been initiated into the ranks of the Grey Wardens. It is time to face the Darkspawn horde and end the Blight. King, Kaelin, and Duncan are holding a strategy meeting before the battle commences, and you, as the newest Grey Warden, are expected to attend this meeting. Okay. One, why are we fighting at night? That seems weird. Most battles are fought during the day. 2, Kaelin's dumb because he expects us to attend this meeting. 3, I just want to go home. Like, I mean, I guess as a dwarf, technically, especially with like, because you were a commander of the Dwarven forces, you would be fighting Darkspawn regardless. But it's just like, why? Why? Can we just not? So hopefully this will not take 10 hours to load. Depending on how long it takes, we may have some issues. Because I really need that video to render. But I really want to play today. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, hopefully this means that it's logging in since it's no longer moving the little symbol. Yes! Okay, so we are running just a little slow. At least to pull out our games. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, well let's see. No, it seems fine. Okay. So it's just us. We are going over here to this meeting. Ooh. Okay.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kaelin. The Darkspawn horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
He tries.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Thank you, Your Majesty. I didn't have a choice, really. Or I don't feel that special. Let's go with, thank you, Your Majesty. Let's go with polite.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I'll do my best, Your Majesty. Another side mission away from the main force. Thrilling. I refuse to be sent on an errand. If it's not dangerous, I can do it myself. Well, let's see. If it's not dangerous, I'll do it myself.
No. It's best that you both go.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
Yet you don't sound so happy. You don't sound happy, Loghain. Why not?
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
So the first option is, I'm ready to go. 2 is, where is this Tower of Ishal exactly? 3 is, I agree with Alistair, we should be in the battle. 4 is, stop your whining, we have an important job. Or, 5 is, the last time I got sidelined like this, I ended up exiled. I mean, 5 is kind of true. And 4 is technically true. Alistair is kind of whining a bit. But 3 is also true because, honestly, Grey Warden should be fighting Darkspawn, not running off to light beacons. The Tower of Ishal, we know where it is, so let's not ask that question. It's literally like right by the entrance where we entered Ostergarby. It was blocked off for us, of course, by the, when we first entered. But let's go with 5.
But we are far from the politics of Orzammar here, and you have no brothers to interfere this time. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn.
Dude, one of my brothers
Exciting
is
or no.
dead.
I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
Okay. 1, way to take a stand, Alistair. 2, you have some odd ideas about the king. Or 3, I don't know. That could be a great distraction. Let's go with 1. We'll be his buddy.
I have my dignity. Well, some.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Like, you can feel how, like Duncan has put up with Alistair for the last 6 months. You can feel it on a visceral level when he deals with Alistair. He's like, man, you try my patience. But I mean, he doesn't really try to try people's patience. He's just Alistair. He just wants to be a fun guy. Okay, so sounds easy enough. When do we light the beacon, or where will you be? Let's go with where will you be.
I will be fighting beside the king with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Again, at his request. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Alright, so our options are... I understand. Should we join the battle afterwards? What if the archdemon appears? How much time do we have? Seems simple, but something could go wrong. Scope 5.
Of course, even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
Oh,
There will be
baby.
plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
Yes, sweet boy. We will be fighting plenty of Darkspawn. What if the archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
We're not trusted. Should we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Will you? Really? Will you? I don't know. I don't know that he will. I mean, it's gonna be really choppy, isn't it? Alright, how much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Okay, so once you leave, we'll have less than an hour before all things go to hell in a handbasket. That's awesome. I love it when things go to hell in a handbasket. It's so fun. I mean, let me color coordinate my gear. Alright. I understand.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Aww. Poor Alistair. I forgot that this was added in. Alright, so here's the thing. This is not technically added in. What this mod maker did is they went in and they took some of the deleted scenes that were still coded into the main game and just added them back in. Because the developers did like a bunch of scenes and stuff, but they removed them because they wanted to make it like not take up so much time. Which, I mean, yeah, I can totally get. But, honestly, you kind of do need, I need some more stamina for him. Willpower, I think. Yeah. And then let's give him some more constitution. Oh, okay. So let's do precise striking for Alistair. Oh, I thought we had assigned more. I guess not. Alright. So let's get into this. Let's do this thing. Alright, so that's the warden thing. Everybody, there's a soldier of high ever, which means Fergus Cousland must be here. Oh, that's another story for another day. Quartermaster's no longer here. You can see, like, this is still a quartermaster area, but he's packed up, hiding. Probably wise. This is where the mages were. Like, you can see there is nothing special about this. It is all packed up. And then here we are. So let's get ready to run. Run, run, run. Whew, cutscene. Look at all these people. They look so scared, and I don't blame them. This is kind of a scary time. Doggies, look at all the Mabari. I love the Mabari in this game. They're so awesome. Like,
The
they're awesome
plan
in
will
all the
work, Your
games.
Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Oh, Kaylin. Dude, you don't get to run. None of you get to run. Time to fight, my friend. Kaylin, you really should have given some sort of rousing speech. God, that ogre is just, ugh.
Archers!
It does make me wonder if what's all back that? Like that, if those are all just like... Man, look at all those Mabari, look at all those good boys! How good boys go? No!
For Ferelden!
Not the doggies. The doggies are best boys. Okay. Look, punk, don't push me because I'm a dwarf. I will stab you
Let's
in
cross the bridge
back.
and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Yeah. As soon as you guys let me run, we can run. We will run.
There! You will fall!
As far as my little dwarven legs will carry me.
Another one for the worms.
Okay. Now. Oh no, look, we got a bonfire
Make it
here.
help us. They're everywhere.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Alright. So, depending on what class you roll, like if you roll a mage, both of these guys will be like, one will be a rogue and another one will be a warrior. If you roll a warrior or a rogue, you'll have your mage here. Like if you roll another warrior, you'll have a mage or rogue. So they try to give you like a sort of balanced party here. So it is what it is at this point. This exit is blocked off to the King's Highway, so we're not going there. But let's get started. Let's get down to this. Okay. Let's save some peeps.
Sure.
Kind of wish wish I had some poisons.
Alright. And so I shall.
Okay. So as you can see, you can actually save some warriors or some of the fighters. Let's tab to make sure we get all of our stuff. This is the only time we will be here, so we need to make sure that we loot as much as possible. Now, I was I was a little tricksy. I don't like the limited bag space you get stuck with at the beginning of the game, because honestly, even being able to buy 2 backpacks to give you 10 more slots each at the beginning of the game, I mean, that's nice, but it's... Oh, we forgot about you. You gotta die. Alrighty. So, even still being able to purchase those slots, there's still not a lot, and honestly, I needed more. So, I went ahead and I hacked us some new slots. I don't feel sad about that. I don't feel bad about that. I just did it because I know that the extra slots are needed. No, that's the way we went. So, okay. Is it on the other side? How the hell did we get over there? No, there is a way over there. Let's not up the wall. Seems counterproductive. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There's a barrel here. And a wooden crate here. And a barrel here. And yeah, technically, like, this game is so broken, you can just, like, cheat yourself some more money and stuff like that. And it is true. Like, you can cheat yourself to, like, to be truly overpowered. And I have. It's fun. But I wanted to just, like, oh, that's a gen lock, so let's go head up here to go fight some stuffies. Let's save some
Right then.
Right.
For the Grey It's a gotcha!
Bless you, Alistair. He's like, it's a gotcha. Something up here. Oh, I saw that.
Delight. Cut them down! Hey now! Attack!
Oh no, it's a Hurlock Alpha! He's gonna get me! He gonna get me! No stamina.
And that!
Ah ha 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 ha, you did.
And so I shall.
And all you gave me was some demonic eye gear. I feel
As you
cheated.
desire.
I need a shirt that says, I came to the Tower of Ishal and all I got was this stupid stamina potion. Or something as equally dumb. Alright,
Delighted.
Deathroot extract. We got some poisons, babes. Alrighty, so there's a chest over there. Oh, look, Deathroot. Deathroot. I'm a fan of
So I shall.
Deathroot. This playthrough. I think
All right.
me rolling a rogue was probably not a good thing, especially since I'm gonna be like a daggery rogue instead of like a bow rogue. So this may be a problem. Okay. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good so far. sorry. I'm having, like, I had really bad sinus headache on Tuesday, but today I am just having, like, sinus issues lately. It's February, so I shouldn't really be that surprised. My sinuses are like, oh, look, the weather is weird. Guess what? Here's a sinus headache. Oh, wait, you wanted to do something? No, we're gonna give you also on top of the sinus headache, we're gonna give you post-nasal drip on top of it. So I'm all kinds of messed up, gross, dirty. Ugh. Well, not dirty, because I took a shower this morning. But I feel gross, honestly. I don't really want to sniff in people's ears, and I feel like I'm doing that a lot because of my sinuses, but it can't be helped. Well, I'd rather take the sniffles over the sinus headache I had Tuesday. That was unbearable. Like, I just could not think at all whatsoever. It was awful. I kind of wanted to cry. And I did end up going to bed early Tuesday. Okay. Well. Now that I'm pretty sure that my nasal cavity is not gonna be a problem now, let's head inside and see how many traps we can get Alistair to trigger. Go back to camp once in a while to treat injuries. Your party's not as good in a fight with their skulls when their skulls are cracked and they're coughing up blood. Yeah, no, gonna agree with that. Coughing up blood, not good. Not good. Usually a bad sign. Okay, so we're inside the tower. As you can see, it's pretty gross looking. Let's take a look at the map. That's all we get. Because we've never been in here before. Ever. I've never been in here, guys. Not once. We have...
See there? That's a trap.
Yeah, let me go. Well, that was triggered.
Cut them down!
And I don't think it was Alistair. I just think it was somebody. That one guy's a caster, so let's take care of him.
Take that!
Stop running, you little punk. Oh no, Alistair, you're dead!
This is it!
How did Alistair die? Okay, so we've got to do a couple of quick things once Alistair gets back. Good job on you, Mage, for not dying. Not dying is good. Alistair, buddy, honestly, so we're gonna pop an injury kit on you, cause you're a punk. Stop that. Failed the high level, slightly due to incompatibility. It's whatever. I don't care if that works or not. Looks like it's working just fine. It's because I switched to Alistair that it's giving me that warning. Okay, so let's take a look at his tactics. Oh, no. Aggressive. Defender. Let's see. Self. Health. action. Use item. Laster health poultice. Save. I mean, yeah, I guess since I gotta do this, it just seems so dumb that I have to like make him do this. Also, I gave you a pretty awesome
right.
thing. You need to just use it, buddy boy. Sorry, y'all. This is why I get heated when I play Dragon Age, because the AI is dumb. No matter how much of the tactics you have set up, and I will have tons of tactics, combat tactics set up for later. It's just dumb. It's just dumb.
Delighted.
Like, honestly. I'm pretty sure my 8-year-old nephew knows how to handle tactics better than this game's AI. So dumb. Hey, dummy, you're about to die. Maybe you want to take a health potion? Maybe? Dummy, want to take a health potion? No,
And so I shall.
really not. And yeah, I'm salty. I'm gonna be salty for a minute. Just 'cause, I mean, I love Alistair. Do not get me wrong. He is my fave.
Desire.
But this game's
course.
AI is problematic. So many
Big enough to take me. Like a trophy. And
Oh, you're cute. You're cute. Come on. Come on.
why do they bother?
Come on, you're gonna die. Ah, I can't see in the doorway. I hate doorways in this game so much. You just have no idea. I love this game, and yet when I play, I complain the entire time. And it has absolutely nothing to do with like actual like the game itself. It's all about like the visuals are hard because of the way that they do some things, and like the AI is kind of dumb. If I could control the entire party at the same time, I totally would. But that's not reasonable or logical, and only a crazy person would do that. I mean, I'm crazy enough to try it, but I don't think I could. I mean, I could. Ooh, sorry, I could try and put my
Delighted.
warden on like auto attack, but it wouldn't really work. Although that mage, I wonder what the mage spec looks like. CK. I think it's P. Yeah, it's P. P. Okay, you have decent stuff. Oh, you have herbalism. Okay. Can you make? You can just make health potions and lyrium potions. I need actually like health poultices, so what skills? Oh, I did poison making and I didn't do health.
Right.
You don't have any, do you? Nope, but you have so many combat training. So I'll have to get some more for you. Okay. Like, I almost never check Alistair's stuff. Okay. Oh, missed one. be back for you. Tell you what, for some reason, I really just want to play Inquisition. I love Origins, and I actually really like TA2. Like, I love all the games. Let's be honest here, but Inquisition has been so fun, and you can actually change. Like, yes, a lot of the things are you follow the same things, but depending on what side you get, like things are like different, and you get like a variety and like origins and things like that. I think it adds so much depth to it. Plus, I love the open world concept of it.
All right.
It's just so good. So good. And the opening, it doesn't take 10 zillion years. It doesn't take you almost 7 hours to get from the beginning of the game to where start to collect people for your party. Like, yeah, it takes you 4 hours, honestly, thereabouts, to go from your
Maker's
origin.
breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
So our options are: weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight? Why attack the tower at all unless they know the plan? There's no point moaning about it. We have fighting to do. Or you could try telling them they're in the wrong place. Let's go with there's no point moaning about it. We have fighting to do.
Good point. I need to stay focused. Kill first, ask questions later.
Good
At any
job.
rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Terran Logain will be waiting for the signal.
I know that, Alistair, and I love you so, so very much. Chill out. Like most of this story, I just want to tell Alistair to take a chill pill. He's... bless him.
And so
He
I
tends to be a
shall.
little whiny. Okay. This is the tricky part. Which room do we want to push open first? I'm gonna go with this
Of
one.
course. All right.
All right.
Oh shoot! His head just went plumb right off his body. That was pretty violent. Not gonna lie here. Okay, so we can open up this door, and go
All right.
through. But what I want to do is I want to go into this room, take out these hurlocks. Yeah.
Good luck.
Nice. And I leveled. Sweet. Sweet. So, like, they will level to keep up with me-ish, or I guess they're gonna stay at level 5, which I suppose is okay since I don't really be keeping them very long. Oh, I had another point in strength. I do need some more stamina, though. I found out that I just don't have enough. I really do like coercion. I like it so much. I'm not sure why that one's lit up. I can't even get it. It's a level 8 ability. Oh, poof. improved combat training. I need to work on my improved combat training. Let's get some stealth going on. I could use the combat movement, but I won't. Stealth is nice though. I seriously could use some more stealth. And I think that is... The rogue has learned to fade from view, although perceptive enemies may not be fooled. Taking any action beyond movement, including engaging in combat or using items, will attract attention. If the rogue initiates combat while still stealth, the first strike is an automatical critical hit or backstab. So, just like in D&D, if you stealth, you get stealth bonus, and you get to crit if you attack while stealth. So, it's a thing. And this is why we play
Let's be silent
rogues.
now.
Okay. And we're gonna stealth on up here. Like some badasses. And yeah, you can see there's stuff up here, but trying to get it would take me out of stealth, and I don't want to just yet. Come to this and use that. Yeah, no, stop. Guys. Fun times! Oh shoot, I gotta remember to mark up my health. Oh no! I don't wanna die. I wanna live. I'm young still. I'm a young dwarf. Please don't let me die. I have like no stamina. This sucks so bad. Alright, let's get these archers.
Here we go. And back on Let's go. Let's spread some
Yes. Oh, his head came right off. Alright. I really enjoy that, okay? You can make fun of me, but I really enjoy
desire.
I really
And
enjoyed
so I
playing
shall.
that. I made a rogue. I
All
really
right.
like most of the classes
Delighted.
in this game. I mean, you only get 3. You get rogue, you get warrior, or you get mage. Now you can sort of like specialize, I guess, your class in both Dragon Age and both Origins / Awakenings and Dragon Age 2. Like you can like make it out. Do you want your mage to be like a cleric type or a wizard type or a warlock type? Yeah, you can do that. And for rogues, you can do you want to be like a ranger or a bard or a thief, basically. And for warriors, you have, like your fighters, your berserkers, and what's the other one? Like, oh, your Templars. So. I hate archers. They get on my nerves so bad, so they gotta die.
There's so many.
This part takes forever.
Yeah, the whole decapitation part does kind of take a long time, doesn't it, sister? Oh, he didn't get decapitated. of them did. I feel like I have been seriously gypped.
As you desire.
Blank film. Well, that's just trash fodder. Nothing good. Something I can sell.
All right.
Like, and this, because of how quickly the bag filled up, just going in here, this is why I made it so I have more bag space. It's literally the only cheaty thing I did this entire playthrough, because I kind of want to be like more true to the game, but I like more bag space. So let's see how this goes. We are on the 3rd floor now.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
I think that was a delayed reward of XP and for managing to bring your entire party up here without them dying, except for Alistair. Alistair never counts. Or maybe it's for saving all those humans outside. I can't remember. 100. Gosh, this next part is going to be difficult. I think. Yeah. You're the one I want. Oh yeah, this is not the final floor because I haven't even gotten quite close. Die, you loud jerk face. They're so loud.
Of course.
Oh, you dropped a crossbow for me. Thank you. I think. Maybe?
All right.
I mean, I'm getting tons of stamina droughts, so that's always good. And trash axe. Cool. Let's just take that. Pop on the stuff.
They won't hear a thing.
Puppies! Puppies! Fight for me, puppies!
That dagger over there! It will release the hound!
Yes, I know. We have puppies. I'm not playing anymore. I sure did get that Genlock Alpha as he was in the Alright. Oh, a Warden Recruit Shield. Not that it does me much good. Look at the good boys. No, there's a dead puppy. My heart hurts. Ooh, war paint. War paint for the puppy.
Of course.
You guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves for killing puppies. They're so good. They're such good boys. Look, they even killed that one. That's cruel. Good puppies. I want to pet the puppies. Okay. So aside from my obsession with petting the dogs, let's continue.
Let's be silent now.
Hi. Oh, I want to fight this guy. Yes. I wanted to fight him first. up Alistair level.
So much blood.
Oh no! That poor mage, he died.
Hey, watch it!
Don't get in my way.
Well done, I say. Well done.
Oh look, the mage got back up. Mage face, I'm sorry, mage face. Here, you can have that. Cancel. Alright, so let's level up Alistair. Give him some more willpower and some more constitution. All he's got is combat tactics. Or combat training. So let's give him... Oh man, let's give him that. Give him some more health. And... let's see... I mean, shield defense is good. While this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stance that favors the shield, gaining a bonus to defense and an increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. With shield balance, the attack penalty is reduced, which is the next one. With shield expertise, the defense bonus increases. With shield mastery, the defense increases further. Okay, so this is literally like the best thing for shield warriors. Overpower. Assault. I want him to... frightening appearance. What frightening appearance? I've never paid attention to these at all. That's so bad. Oh, let's give him threaten. That's good. I still want to know where frightening appearance is, because I don't see it at all. It's got to be a wire thing. Like, these are all like, these are dual weapon, which are pretty much the same as like rogue stuff, which is fine. It's cool. These are all shield things. I honestly, like, I feel like I'm missing something that I don't know where frightening appearance is. Okay. Oh, hello. These guys are not dead. Like, I remember reading through all of, like, what everything was, like, the very first time I played Dragon Age. And that was, like, gosh, this game came out in, like, 2009. I played it for the first time in, like, 2012. So that was, like, literally almost 8 years ago. I don't remember that.
As you desire.
Like, I'm just, like, I just know, like, all the, like, builds I've done before, and I was just like, yeah, no, this is good for Alistair. Let's have him do like Templar and sword and shield and stuff like that. I don't remember like going through and like trying to like actually think about stuff. I'm only doing it this time because I trying to like be more mindful of how I play, I guess, since I'm literally playing on like on a stream.
And so I shall.
Who knows? it's just been a really long time since I've read all this stuff through.
Delighted.
I have felt like I know what everything does, but I guess I don't, since I haven't really played a Warrior in a while, so that could be it. Like, at least not in Origins. I played a Warrior. Like, my favorite Inquisitor is a Warrior, and I've got a game of Dragon Age 2 where Hawk is a Warrior. I haven't really paid attention to Origins as a Warrior for a really long time. Because you get Alistair, your dog, and Sten as good Warriors. And I guess for Rogues also, and Ogren. I'm sorry, I forgot Ogren. Ogren is also a Warrior. Oh, and Shale. So you get like 5 Warriors, like Sten, Alistair, the dog, Ogren, and Shale. That's 5 Warriors. And then for Rogues, you get Leliana and Zevran. And then for mages, you get Wynn and blanking on names. Oh my gosh. You get Wynn and Morrigan. Oh gosh, that's bad. I forgot about Morrigan, and we're just about to get her. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, so let's go through here. So mad, they killed puppies. It's so wrong.
Go down!
Look at all those crits from behind. Yeah, buddy. Rogues do it from behind. I'm gonna t-shirt that says that so bad. Even though at D&D in the games that I'm in, I play a cleric, and in the other one I play a fighter slash gunslinger, which is based off of so the gunslinger is like a modified version of the fighter that Kurt Roll brought over from Pathfinder when they picked up 5e. So yeah, and I kind of love my cleric, which I'm not surprised because I've always loved to play a healer. Healers are fun. So it's no big deal. All right. So what time is it? 2. So we're doing okay. We've been at this for about an hour. I haven't really seen any lag. So that's good. I'm sure my video is going to take 2 hours longer to render than it would have if I hadn't played. But, no, gotta play. It's Dragon Age. It's Dragon Age Thursday. Gotta play Dragon Age. So, for those of you who are not aware, after we defeat Origins, we're going to do Awakening, and then we'll probably do some of the other DLC, like Witch Hunt and Leliana Story. We might do Darkspawn Chronicles. I kind of also want to do Golems of Amarak, which is really, really fun, and I have yet to actually beat because I'm a loser. It's also really hard, and it's set up to be hard. Because this ogre is taking forever to die. Die, punk. There are not so many, it's just one. But he's a freaking ogre. Oh crap, I got the killing blow. Oh, it's one of the vicious ones. Oh, right in the eye. Awesome. It's been a while since I've got the killing blow
You've
for
surely
the
missed
ogre.
the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
It's cool, Alistair. We got a couple minutes. Oh man, it's been a hot minute since I've been able to get the killing blow. Ah, he just jumps up there and just stabs him in the eye. It's beautiful. I love that kill. It's my favorite. Oh, I got a necklace? What you say? Huh? A gift for anyone. A necklace of sun bleached teeth and bones. Well, that's not weird. A gift for anyone. Hey, Alistair. Alistair.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. Wow!
Be my friend, Alistair.
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
Yeah, he's still neutral, but he's gonna be my friend. You're gonna be my friend. Yes. Okay, sorry. I really want Alistair to be my friend. We're gonna be BFFs. Okay, so let's do this, since I know that there is, oh man, there is such a huge chance for this game to screw up coming up. So we're gonna save here, and then we're gonna light the beacon. Okay, cutscene. And it's not really gonna be a lot of talking, but still. Where's the beacon?
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Yeah, Sir Clothrigan. Follow his commands. She's not happy about that.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Look at all those men he's pulling out. Go, Kaelin! Go, Duncan! No! Not Kaelin! Not our king! Well, he's not our king. Ah. No! Not Kaelin. He was a good king. He really was, guys. Go, Duncan! Go, Duncan! Yeah! Take that sucker in. This is really violent. This game is so violent. Oh. Oh. Pretty Kaelin. So Duncan knows that we were betrayed, basically that Terran Logain is not coming. Because that beacon was lit. There was no reason for it to not happen. Okay. And this is a scene that was added back in. There's us. All bloody. There's Alistair. Sweet Alistair. He's such a good look at him, Colin. Over. Are we alive, Alistair? You look confused. It looks kind of questionable for you, Alistair. It really does. Now, remember that this was a scene that was added back in. It wasn't made by anyone else. It was just, it already existed in the coding. Kaylin. Duncan. Look at all those dead Grey Wardens and humans. Oh no. Ugh, dead Grey Wardens. All of the Wardens of Grey Wardens of Ferelden, except for us and Alistair are right there. He's a creepy dragon. Oh no, not the girl! I love this scene. The rain will put out the fires. I love that you can't see where his knee is, really, because it looks like it's in our crotch. Plymouth. She looks like she's got 2 dead bodies. That poor prisoner. That poor prisoner, he burned alive in that cage. I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably would have died regardless, considering what we just saw happen. So. No? Okay, good. Oh, crap.
Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
What happened to the Darkspawn, or to I Remember You, the girl from the wilds, or yes, where am I? I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I remember being overwhelmed by the Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend, you mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I will go.
I
then.
will stay and make something to eat.
Okay, so, we're alive. You can't unlock this because it requires a key, and we don't have that key. And you literally you cannot open that without the key. We can talk to Morgan and ask her some more questions, though she gets annoyed if we're really dumb, so. Although I do love how she refers to Alistair as the suspicious, dim-witted one.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Well, I mean, you did check to make sure I was alive, Alistair. I'm not, thanks to Morgan's mother. Afraid you were going to be left alone. I'm fine. I appreciate your concern, or it takes more than a few Darkspawn to kill me. Let's go with not 4. That's kind of cocky. Let's go with 1.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Of magic. Okay, so who cares what she did, what she is? We need to do something now. So why did you save us? If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful. We can't be safe here. Where are all the Darkspawn? And I suppose we should thank you. Okay. 1 is practical. 2 seems a little ungrateful. 3 is something that we wouldn't know since we don't know really anything about Flemeth. We don't know anything about those legends. 4 is really practical, and 5 is polite. So let's go with polite. We are polite.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Is there some way we can repay you?
All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Look at how pretty our face is. Of course not. It changed when most of them were slaughtered. The Grey Wardens are no more. Let someone else do it, or the land is hardly united thanks to Loghain. 1.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
Then we need to find this archdemon. What is this archdemon exactly? Alistair's the real Grey Warden here, not me. Will you help us fight this Blight, Flemeth? We should contact the rest of the Grey Wardens. And what could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king? Let's ask Flemeth to help.
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Arl Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Arl Eamon is someone important. Perhaps we could go to him then, or you think the Arl would believe us over the Terran. Let's go with one.
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
What about those treaties Flemeth gave us? This sounds like an excellent idea. Keep in mind that Loghain was also an honorable man. Everyone will see the danger the Blight poses, right? And say he doesn't help us. What then? Let's go with one.
See, there is a smart lad.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do? As long as there's some profit in it. Ooh. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, or I doubt it will be as easy as that. Let's just go with one.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
As ready as we'll ever be. I'd be happy with just staying alive. I don't suppose you could offer any more help? Yes, thank you for everything, Flemeth. Or 5. We're going, old woman, don't push us. Let's go with 4.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea. What makes you think we want her? Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us, I think let's go with 3.
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us. Was this your idea all along? Or she had better be as useful as you say. Wow, 3 is such a dick move. Let's go with 1.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand. We don't need your help, or she won't come to harm with us. 3 is a lie. So we won't do that. 2, we do need her help. So we'll go with 1.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the Wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Listen, I think we should just get underway. 2, no, I prefer you speak your mind. 3, I have no problems with your presence if Alistair doesn't. Or 4, I actually have some questions. Okay, so all the questions basically amount to like trying to get her to give us more information about the area and what happened in the battle, which half of the stuff she doesn't even know because she wasn't there. So telling her you have no problems with her presence, Alistair doesn't, is ridiculous because Alistair doesn't want her there. And telling her to get underway, that seems like an okay option, but 2 is probably the best.
You will regret saying that.
Dear sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or 2 afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get. Oh, get over yourself, Alistair. Or not really, no. Let's go with 1 because it's true.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I think we should just get underway.
Farewell, mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
I like how she's like, do try to have fun, dear. It's just like, Okay, so we are now getting the main quests. And they are, let's open this bad boy up. Okay, so the Blight is in 4 parts. The Arl of Redcliffe, which is Arl Eamon. A Paragon of her kind, which takes us to Orzammar. Nature of the Beast, which takes us to the Dalish Elves, and Broken Circle, which takes us to the Circle of Magi. Okay, so let's read these out. The Earl of Redcliffe. Seek out Earl Eamon. Alistair thinks that you should seek the help of Eamon Garin, the Earl of Redcliffe. Earl Eamon is a highly respected noble and has a great deal of influence in the Landsmeet. Alistair believes that he would certainly aid you once he learns about Loghain's betrayal. A Paragon of her kind. Gain Orzammar's aid in battling the Blight. You need to travel deep underground to the fabled Dwarven city of Orzammar to earn the trust of her king and Dwarven troops for your army. Time to go home. Nature of the Beast. Gain the cooperation of the Dalish clans. The wandering Dalish elves, if brought together, are a force to be reckoned with. While they remain suspicious of outsiders, they may still honor the old Grey Warden trees, go to the Dalish elves, and seek their help to fight the Blight. And then, Broken Circle. Gather the mages of the Circle for your army. The Circle of Magi is a group of powerful mages. If you can enlist their help, they will provide proof formidable against the Darkspawn. The Circle Tower is situated on Lake Calenhad. And then we have the Kilkari Wilds, which is still that last will and testament, which means we need to go to the Earl of Redcliffe. And then Sultress Pass. Journey to Sultress Pass, where a troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may be just too good to be true. Okay. Yeah, this is all... What? Oh, we got the shield. Okay, yeah. We've actually got quite a few of these. Like, we've gotten 15 out of 69, so we've got, like, almost a quarter. And then look at this. We got tactics, area map, creatures, injuries, health bonuses, crafting, gifts, friendly fire, sustained abilities, stealth. Okay. And then I think for quest related stuff. We've got those that we did. So that's the last one. Okay, so these are all the ones that we did so far. Okay. Creatures. Yep. These are all listed alphabetically. Okay. So. Those are our choices. We did get Morrigan, so let's take a look at her stuff. She's got a herbalism. I think this is like deep old school mage related, so. She's got shapeshifter, so she can go into spider shape. She's got winter's grass, frost weapons, lightning, mind blast, and she's got a bunch of entropy stuff. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have her put on frost weapons because they're good. What is her? Yes. Okay, so we'll have her make a couple of these. Have her make up some stamina dots, some regular health poultices. And then, so for right now, we should be fine. Like rock self, we probably will not be using, but I do like to have someone in the party who can like make stuff, so we can use them later. Because like now we've got health poultices and intricate and some more stamina potions, and then we've got all this stuff here. All right. So before we get too far, I'm gonna take a quick break because I have to use the restroom. So let's just. Oh, we got another tribal necklace. Here, Morrigan, have a necklace.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Okay. So yeah, that's it for now. So we're actually gonna save right here, and then we're gonna save peace, and then, but sometimes it takes a while. So she's like, yeah, oof. I was telling her about what games that we're playing on the stream, you know, because she doesn't follow me on Twitch, but she does know that this is something that I'm doing. I was like, yeah, we're doing okay. Oh no, we're getting into a fight. So sorry. Oh look, it's a cutscene. Venerum.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Antigon, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Antigon, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Ouch, that's a blow, because, Tegan is Eamon's brother, which means he was also, Kaelin's uncle. And now Kaelin is dead. Oh no. It's our small little party. Puppy! We got a puppy! What a good puppy! Good puppy! Yay! Uh-oh. Puppy brought friends. Oh. That's cute. Okay then. Let's see. We are gonna do... no, screw this. I want to throw stuff. Let's put that there. Oh, you needed that head, didn't you? Oh no, I'm dead! Oh no, I died! Oh no, oh no! Venge me, Alistair! God damn it, you keep striking on.
You just die already! You will learn to fear me!
He wags his tail happily in pants. Those Darkspawn didn't hurt you, boy, did they? Ugh, I hate dogs. Get away. I think this is the Mafari I helped cure back at Ostagar, or pet the hound. We do not hate dogs. He's a good boy. We'll go with
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
No, he's adorable. Always wanted a dog like this. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so we are Clyde, so we're gonna have Bonnie. And I don't care, this is a boy dog. Don't care, don't care. His name is now Bonnie. What a good boy. Oh man, we took a beating. Okay, so we're gonna take one of those.
And so I shall.
Oh, look at all these acid flasks. Oh god, he gave us nothing. He gave us some money, and that was it. Like, I feel cheated, especially since he, like, killed us. Ugh. Deathroot, need that. Oh, there's some elf fruit up here. Okay, so this place will look familiar because we'll come to, like, I think at least 2 other places that look like this for other quests. Like other, like, side quests. You'll see. Okay. Man, I can't believe we died. Also, I need to turn that on. I've been walking around without using my aura, which sucks. Because that means I haven't, like, that could have been helping me do more damage. Such a noob. I feel like this is the first time I've been playing this game. Okay, so let's talk about Loghain. So Loghain is... Oh, wait, we're about to hit Lothering. But yeah, okay, so Logain actually was a commoner, and he joined Merrick, Kaelin's father, during the struggle of Ferelden's independence against Orlais. The Orlesians had control of Ferelden for over 100 years, so his dislike of them is totally warranted. Like, he literally fought, like, it's like, to put this in terms that, like, most people would understand. Oh, cutscene.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
That is so racist.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees. You're toll collectors, then. I don't have that kind of coin. Or, very well, here's 10 silvers. Not giving them my money, so 4 is out. They are obviously not toll collectors, so 2 is out. I do have that kind of coin, but I don't want to give it to them, so not telling them that. Let's go with 1. You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it. I'm not paying. Yeah, I'm not paying you money.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse, then. Those are the rules.
Okay, so you can certainly try. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden? Or fine, here's 10 silvers. Just let me buy. Still not giving them my money. 1 is kind of cocky, and 2 is an intimidation tactic, because I think I did put extra points into coercion, so let's see if that works. No, let's go with 1, because I'm going to fight him.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents. All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
You picked the wrong target. Get by, you're a criminal. This shady operation is pathetic. I could do better. I certainly could do better, but that is actually kind of like, that is the chaotic answer. You picked the wrong target is kind of neutral, and get by is obviously the lawful one. So we are kind of chaotic neutral, let's be honest. Let's go with 2.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Now you died, that's all you deserve. I want some questions answered. I'm turning you into the authorities. You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers. That is tempting. That is super tempting. Hand over everything you've stolen, then start running and don't come back. Nope, we're gonna kill you.
I'm not going down without a fight.
But you're going down, so it's fine. Eat it.
Fools! Let us end this!
What's this?
Oh no, my doggy spite! Bonnie, don't die!
You must.
You didn't need that ad. Okay. Now I get to loot your corpses. Oh, you are also headless. Okay, these guys kept their heads. A dead knight. Oh, we've got a locket and a note. Alright, let's take all those. Oh, we got a new quest. And a note. Okay. So, this quest is from Lothering. It's called a Falling Templar. You found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse has been picked clean of everything save a note and a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. And then, Lothering and the Imperial Highway is a quest. Rest and resupply. You've arrived in Lothering and may rest and resupply here. Past the village lies the Imperial Highway, the road that runs through all of Ferelden. The highway will take you to the various places you need to go: Redcliffe, the Brocelian Forest, the Circle of Magi's Tower, and the Dwarven city of Orzammar. Okay, so here's a question. I want to look at the completed quests. Bandits on the roads. The bandits surrendered to you after suffering defeat at your hands. However, they needed to pay for their crimes, so you slew them all. Wow, we sound pretty ruthless and awful. It's the first time I've ever bothered to read. I mean, like, first time I've bothered to read some of this stuff. Jeez. I feel like such a bad, like, Dragon Age player. I've been playing since 2000 and... I said 2012, but it's actually been 2013. So I've been playing for at least 6 years, okay? And I've played all the games. Played them all. And I still feel like a noob because I'm, like, just like, oh yeah, no wait, I haven't seen that. Or, oh wow, that makes me sound awful, blah, 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 blah. Maybe I am an awful person. No, I'm an awful person. I freely admit it. It's fine. Okay. So we're pretty close to leveling up. Like, we literally need only 11 points until we level. We got our dog, which is level 7. We're level 6 because we died. Alistair's also level 6 because he died. So, we deserve it. Okay.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Okay, so 1, just get to the point. 2, what did you want to talk about, Alistair? 3, you have been very quiet, Alistair. Or 4, leave him alone, Morgan. Let's go with 3.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Let's just get going. We should try and use these treaties, I assume. We need to hear some news before we can decide, or have you some thoughts on the point, Alistair? Let's go with 4.
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, I have not yet.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
I'll figure it out as we go. Then we need to find these people. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens? Why are you leaving it up to me? What do you think we should do, Morgan? Or I'm not sure any of this is a good idea. Let's ask Morgan.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see
So
that coming, and
tempting.
it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. and that's thousands of miles away.
Well, that means Ferelden would die, so that's probably out. Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Al-Eamon is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where do we find Earl Eamon?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
And the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
I've been exiled from Orzammar. Can't go back there.
You're going to have to. I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places?
I mean, we won't have any choice. You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason, 'tis true.
I mean, seriously? I'm with Morgan. That totally deserved all that sarcasm because the dwarves are stubborn and assholes. So, let's see. How do we get to Orzammar from here exactly?
You don't know where Orzammar is?
He doesn't know how to find it on the surface, fool. He has never been here before.
Thanks, Morgan.
If you follow the west road around Cullenhard Lake into the mountains through Gerland's Pass, from there I expect you'd know the way.
Alright, so where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Cullenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
And where would Loghain be exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Of course. Okay, so I don't need any more
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to kick
Fair
butt.
enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna keep going. Okay. I mean, it's not like we have much of a choice here. It's oxes! Look at them, they're so white. Why'd you moo at me? Your face is a moo.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Knowing what I know about Alistair, and I mean, we can do spoilers. Knowing what I know about Alistair, the fact that he gives Morgan such a hard time about her mother is hilarious. Of course, Alistair doesn't know that about his mother, so that's also a thing, I suppose. There's some refugees we can talk to, some goats. Got some more refugees over here. Oh, there's a nurse over here. What is she doing with her head?
All these poor people must keep fleeing north. There is no protection here.
Her hair's awfully fancy for just like a nurse in a refugee camp. What's with the fancy hair, chick? Okay. So, oh hey, look, it's Carver Hawk.
We don't see many dwarves in these parts. You here to trade?
Not every dwarf is a merchant, you know.
Yeah, and my Aunt Fanny's an Orlesian chevalier. You working with a fella by the bridge?
There's a dwarf by the bridge.
Not a dwarf, a merchant. Gouging folks by charging a fortune for the basics. They shouldn't have come here with nothing, I guess.
I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yes, I drove them off.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
I could use some money. I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
You're so pleasant. Now I know why they made you Carver. You're so pleasant. Like there's a child. Look at all these children. Children.
You there! If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
That is the voice of Gideon Emery, who we love. He also voices Fenris in Dragon Age 2, and of course he voices Balthier from Final Fantasy 12, and a bunch of other roles. But honestly, hearing him in this game gives me such joy, and I cannot wait until we get to TA2 now. Fenris is really my favorite character.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean? I was looking for some news, actually. Do you know about the bandits just outside the village? Or I'll go what I want. I was looking for some news.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Thanks for the warning.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
Your hair is shiny.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
I haven't done any fighting. Not really.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. 'Tis sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
They are, Alistair, that they are.
Greetings, Sir Dwarf. Your folk are famous for their generosity. Might you spare some bread?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
I met those bandits. They're dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Maybe I should have given them the silver. Mother! This poor child screaming for his mother. Sad. It breaks my heart.
All right.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune.
I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
No. One, tiny is sizeism. Just because I'm a dwarf does not mean you should be using those sorts of words. And I'm kidding. I don't really care about that. Not as far as like a fictional character goes. Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
I somehow don't buy the whole honest thing. You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silver.
That's an entire
Otherwise, I'm
gold
taking my
piece.
wagon and leaving.
Lower your prices or lose your goods.
Maker's breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Just charge what you would have before this tragedy.
Fine, yes, just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
I'm a dwarf. I don't really believe in the Maker. But if it makes you feel better, sure. And Morgan, you could be a little less cynical, but that's not your thing, so... We just have to put up with her being extremely cynical about everything. She does not like people. She doesn't understand them. Not really. And she will complain about everything. So, we're gonna just have to deal with it. Sorry, I'm trying to take care of something real quick. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so now, back to what I was doing. Thank you. Oh, look, we leveled up. One more strength, and then let's put some more into... Ooh. Put one in willpower, one in constitution. Oh, and we've got a specialization point. Gosh, I've played this so many times that these are already unlocked. Duelists. Duelists are deadly combatants who prefer to fight in light armors and strike with light but precise attacks. Experienced duelists have preternatural reflexes that allow them to evade their opponent's clumsy blows, as well as strike with remarkable precision. So we get +2 dexterity, +1 damage to hit. Let's see, assassin. The assassin finds any notion of fairness a quaint ideal that has no place in combat. Poisons are their weapon of choice, as are crippling strikes that inflict persistent wounds on their foes. As killers, assassins are a marvel of stealth and efficiency. We get +2 to dexterity and a 2.5% critical chance. I think. I mean, we can also do Bard, which gives us +2 to willpower and 1 cunning. Bards followed an Orlesian tradition, acting as assassins, spies, saboteurs, and following other secretive pursuits in the constant and sometimes petty struggles between nobles. Having taken the minstrel's art to new levels, bards are skilled performers and master manipulators. Bards can inspire their allies or dishearten their foes through song and tale. And then there's a ranger. Specialization bonus is +1 to Constitution and +5 to Nature Resistance. Rangers have an affinity for open country and wilderness, but as independent scouts and militia, they are opportunists, not stewards of nature. They exploit every advantage of their environment and can lure wild beasts to attack their foes. I mean, we can do the whole ranger thing, but I think an assassin. I think I'm gonna go with assassin this time first, because we'll get Leliana, and Leliana is a bard. So we'll deal with that. Mark of Death. The assassin marks a target, revealing weaknesses that others can exploit. All attacks against a marked target deal additional damage, and that sounds great. We need to improve combat training so bad. Let's go with. Oh, see, yeah. Okay, combat movement. The quick stepping rogue can more easily outmaneuver opponents, granting a wider flanking angle that makes backstabs easier to achieve. Let's go with that one because I really, really love backstabs. They're good. Good. I'm all for it. I'm all for being able to stab better. Which now that I say that out loud, I feel kind of ashamed.
The chanters are still operating their board.
Of course.
Now that's dedication.
Ah, the Chantry Board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
Hey. A few coppers is good.
Delighted.
Okay, so bandits everywhere. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Brian, Templar and Defender of the Faith, know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade in the northern wood and roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Brian's caution, lest you wind up another victim to these evil men. The reward for such service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. Okay, so 3 sovereigns is like 3 gold. I think. So this follows the 100 copper make a silver and 100 silver make a gold. And a gold is also a sovereign. Let's see, resume game, thank you. Inventory. Because you can see like it takes 100 to get 100 to get 1. And then so on. Okay. And then like it just gold is like the highest. Like there are no platinums or anything like that. Which sucks because platinum is so much easier to carry, but it's super rare and nothing here is made out of platinum. So let's before we pick up any more quests, because we got that one, which is good. It's a good quest. Don't get me wrong.
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something?
I want to see what you have. I mean,
It
I
isn't
could
much,
always
but
kill him.
take a look if you want.
Could always kill him, you know. I'm gonna take those things. I'm also gonna take those. Oh, you've got a freeze bomb recipe. I will take that. Corruptor agents are good for poisons. I will also take your toxin extract. Do you have any other recipes? You've got wine. Oh, we'll just take that. Somebody later will like it since it's a gift. let's sell you some of my crap. Like that. Or that. Or that. Look at all this crap I got. That longbow, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna sell that. And this. Yep. Okay. I don't think I need a studded helmet, but we'll keep it just in case. Like, I know this is all, like, crap that I can sell. I think we'll just keep one. Actually, I don't know if Morgan has them. Those are definitely crap, so we'll sell those. We'll keep that. We'll sell that. I mean, because we're about to get Leliana, so I kind of want to keep some of the nicer, like, roguey stuff. Oh, I forgot we had that. We will definitely have to put that on our doggy. And that's a crab ring. Okay. So, thanks, bud. So I need to... Not you. And not Alistair, but Morgan. Yeah, see, she's only got her robes, which are nice robes, and a stave. Oh, she's got an earthen cinch, which is, it's an okay. It's okay. But I think we'll give her these. Yeah, because it's +6 spell power to any spell, not just like nature damage. And War Mage is good. Although the one she has on is 2 willpower, 2 magic, 1 spell power, 10 mental resist. Nope, she can keep that. She's got those. She can keep those. Let's check out armor. So 9 spell power, 6 magic, 10 armor, and 12 spell resistance. Let's go ahead and just give her that. Yeah, you can't see her boobs anymore, so I mean, it's kind of sad, but not really. Okay, that's actually crap. I should sell that. Can you? Okay, you can wear that. Okay, so we'll give you something. Like I don't. Okay, these are actually good. I guess. I mean, they help. I need some gloves for. I'm not gonna give her those. Those are for backstabs. So for now, that's good. Like she's got a couple of things. I do want to give her gloves. I'll see what I can find later. And then we've got our doggy. We've got our doggy. Look at that. +2 constitution. +2 damage versus beast. Okay. So our doggy's all like geared up too. Alright, who's closest to level? I guess that would be Alistair. Yeah, Alistair's pretty close. Okay. I need you to... Don't tell
Are
him.
you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something?
Look, don't tell
It isn't much, but take a look
I
if you
will
want.
stab you. I can still stab you, you know. That is a thing. I'm not above that. Take that crap. Let's see, comparing items to Morgan. Can she wear those? Oh, she can. She can. She can't wear those, though. Or those. Okay, so split mail is not her thing. Do you have any? Nope. Just the one I sold you. Okay. We'll get more. We'll get a bunch of those. I do want these though. Fire bomb. When throws bomb explosive flame dealing fire damage to all creature it hits. Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. I'll take that too. This is the first time I've ever bothered with like poisons and bombs and things like that. So this should be fun. I can hear those goats. Oh my god, they're nuts. Death to all goats.
Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts. They will. The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children.
Oh no, not locusts.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Ooh, you crazy. I mean, he's not technically crazy, but he has lost it. He has lost all reason. Ignore him, people. I know I intend to. Why don't you keep down your voice? Is no one going to shut this madman up? Watch where you throw accusations, fool. Let's go with 2.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent. Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
You poor man. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
No! I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn!
I'm not evil. Please, won't you talk to me?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
Oh. You are not honoring her death by acting like this.
Are you calling me a coward?
Okay, so we could go, no, of course not. We can intimidate him by saying, I know dogs made him sterner stuff than you. I mean, Bonnie is a pretty badass dog. He can testify to that. Or 3, persuade. I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a minute. I kind of want to be a jerk. We've been really nice so far, but he's really starting to get on my nerves.
I am shamed. But the monsters will take you all! The blackness will come!
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Okay, so that's right. No hope for any of you fools. Or, there's always hope. Muster your courage, or get out of here, all of you. Get moving. Or maybe not. I could care less. Let's go with 2. There's always hope.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
I mean, yeah?
Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts. They will take your children.
So for that, I accidentally walked over to him and triggered it before it was done. So we had to listen to the rest of his insane rambling. Oh look, there's a Templar.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Oh, the poor Templar had a headache. Him head hoit. Okay, so that's her Marin. Let's go
I'm
talk to
cold.
this poor
I
child.
don't like this.
You know, yeah, let's talk to the kid.
What do you wish of me?
Never mind. I'm sorry, Morgan.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
This poor baby. Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Yes, well, good luck with that. That's pretty cold and callous. Go to the Chantry Child. Someone will look after you. Here, take the silver. Buy something to eat. Or, I don't think she's coming, child. Go to the Chantry Kid.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, you're a dwarf, aren't you?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Father says dwarves are really greedy, but you're not greedy at all. Thank you for helping me.
I seriously hope that your father's dead. Congrats. I mean, not really, because it's a dick move, but man, I really forgot how racist the humans are.
Just
in
how
this
smart
game.
are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey, now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Yes, well, Alistair, you're not ignorant. No matter what Morgan says, you're actually pretty smart. For, you know, a human. A human. So, please stop insulting my dog. My dog is perfect. He's a good boy. Bonnie, do you see anything interesting? Did you bring me? Oh, you didn't find anything. It's okay. It's okay, good boy. That dog is almost as big as I am. Pets. Oh, look at him rolling around like a good boy. Aw. Okay. So now that we're done playing with the dog. A helpful refugee.
So how is it the Terran Loghain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kalen. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
Nice to know what story Loghain's feeding to the populace. Here's a...
Terran Loghain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
But I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
All right.
I mean, he's not wrong. He is not at all wrong. This
Did
helpful.
you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
The Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight them Darkspawn or those nobles shouting against them?
I've no idea, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand if you catch my meaning. Not after what happened down south.
Well, you're gonna die. Anyway, so this guy He looks like Hawk.
You might not want to
Dear
go
Hawk.
in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
Tell me about these soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the King dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yes, that was me.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards!
Okay, now.
More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you keep it down a little bit? This place is kind of creepy and loud. Okay.
And so I shall.
Oh, hey, look, it's Bethany. Bethany Hawk.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
I'm quite familiar with traps and the like, but what do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Barlin has poison traps on his land?
He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Well, I'm quite familiar with traps and like.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Okay. Not sure if I have.
Did you make any traps?
Do I scare you or something?
All strangers do. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. You seem nice.
Okay, so I'm still working on
Whenever you get
traps.
around to it, I appreciate it.
Alright, so I think she just needs like simple traps. Like simple spring traps. I thought I already had some. Oh, I've only got one made. Okay, so let's make. I think we need to have 3. So let's make 2 more.
Did you make any traps?
I have the traps for you.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger.
You're welcome, Bethany. And we got 50 silver for all our trouble. And look, it's Leandra Hawk.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What? You think I'm a refugee?
You look better armed than most refugees that come through. Not implying you're a deserter or the like. I'll trust you can take care of yourself.
Actually, I was more hoping that I could. Oh, but what's going on around here?
Ever since good King Kalen passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defence and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
Right, but see, I was...
Too much to do, and not enough time.
Do you need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here. Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I did need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so we got that and another quest done. Ooh, a fancy vase. Ooh.
Do you really know what's going on here? The Blight, the Civil War? I really wonder how much of it you understand.
He's talking to the dog again.
We're all special, big parts to play. Even you, especially you in some ways. You are the Mabari. You guard one of the most important people... What? You want to play? But I'm talking. Why doesn't anyone want to hear me talk?
Poor Alistair. Nobody wants to hear him talk, even though he is smart. And he does have a point. And it's an adorable dog, though.
Of course.
My dog is best boy. My dog is best boy. I really like the Mabari in these games. Like, you get a Mabari, in this one, of course, as you can see, and you start off in Dragon Age 2 with Hawk having a Mabari because Hawks have to be stereotypical for Eldiners.
Got a brother that fell at Ostagar. Hope we're not next.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Hey, I didn't start this. I did not start this. I blame the bandits. Besides, they're now gone. And they can't steal from people. So that's all I care about. I'm tiny and I can't run around. That sucks. Okay, I think I have to go over here. Nope. Okay, we have to go around those. Oh, that's on the other side too. Okay. Let's go across the bridge again. Look, here's a crate. What's in it? Ooh. Ooh. Golden Scythe, 490 black. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged, but likely inevitable. So, yeah. I need more flasks, so that's good. But, yeah, so that's a spirit. And it's so strong that it probably burns the skin. The alcohol content is so strong that it burns the skin. That's wonderful.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
This poor Templar, I feel for him so much. Like, he's like, I'm trying to do my damn job. You are testing my patience. I should stab you all in the face. And I'm just like, poor guy. Alright, so we've got choices. We can go into the chantry, we can go into the inn, or we can go out to do the quests for the bandits. Or we can talk to that guy in the cage over here. This exclamation point for a quest. So we're going to talk to Sten in his cage.
Shokke Basitisra,
Mara de starit, mera de twasit, abana kyun, maras shokra, anan sam kyun.
Ah, Sten.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace.
Okay, so I do have a few cosmetic mods that make Sten look more like the Kossith that we see in Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. So, you're a prisoner. Who put you here? What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
And I heard that according to the Kunari, that if you don't have horns, they think that's scarier. So, like, someone like Sten would be super, super scary. They've got a strange way of looking at it. I don't know. I've heard Kunari called the warmongers of the north. And just what are you doing in there? And I'm Clyde. Pleased to meet you. Let's go with Blade.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
Morgan and Alistair's mutual hatred amuses me to no end. I find myself in need of skilled help. What did you do to end up in here? I could give you some food and water. I could end it for you now if you prefer, or I'll leave you for now. Let's see. What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
And did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
Are you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help me defend the land against the Blight. I am on a quest of great importance. What do you care so long as you're free? Let's go with 1, because that will appeal to
The
him
Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now, then.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Hey, look. We're gonna fix it as best we can, okay? We're gonna try. Alistair, why do you have so... Oh, you've got, like, all of these on. That's I mean, you can keep threat and precise strike on. Those are good. I need you to be able to do stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go. Instead
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
Okay, so I don't actually know how long we were out, but according to lore, the Blight takes about like 6 months to a year to really go through it, which is like one of the shorter Blights in history out of because this is the 5th one, so like the other ones have been much longer. So all of our actions will go for like a year. And I don't really know how long it's been. I think it's been like at least a month or so since Ostagar. Like, it depends on how long it took us to heal up. We're gonna go into the tavern, and then depending on how long it takes us here, then we'll head to the chantry. Because we gotta talk to the revered mother, we gotta talk to the head of the Templars, and we gotta like snoop around and stuff, and we gotta find the guy who like the person that needs the locket from the knight that we found dead, which is the one that those guys were talking about, I think.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Look at them. So pious, aren't they? Offering to beat up a sister of the chantry. Yeah, it's like beating up a priest. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. I'm not sure what that other sister in the back is doing, but her glitching out is gonna give me nightmares. Like, her hair is messed up. It looks like he wants a fight. I'm happy to oblige. I don't need your help, miss. Please stand back. Let's talk about this before things get out of hand. Let's go with 3.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Tern saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Okay.
That's it! Now, let's shed some blood! Yeah! Well done,
We are
I say.
victorious
Well
again.
done.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I don't want them reporting to Logain. They aim to butcher us. They deserve no mercy. Or take a message to Logain. I guess we can spare him. Take a message.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened. He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him. Or he'll have to do better than this. The Grey Wardens know what really
I'll
happened.
tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
Run. Run.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
Aww. I guess I've been ignoring him for too long because one of the kittens just came over and started demanding I pet him. What's up? He's purring. And who are you anyhow? It's all right. I was happy to save your life. I appreciate that what you tried to do. So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that? It's time for me to leave. I appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
And is there something you wanted from me? What does that mean? I am Clyde Pleasure, or you can call me Clyde if you must. What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
Okay. I am Clyde Pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I'm sorry, sister, but you are very mistaken. Why so eager to come with me? I will need help, that's true. And just what help would you be to me? Or lie? These men were mistaken. I'm no Grey Warden. Why are you so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
God told you, huh? The Maker is on my side. Welcome aboard, then. Right. I believe this is where I back away slowly. Can you elaborate? Or why should I care what your god wants? Let's go with 4, because I'm a dwarf.
He is not just my god. The Maker has love for all. I know you may not believe, but I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
You feel sorry for the people, help them here.
Then what? What happens when the Horde comes? It will follow anywhere we flee until all we know is destroyed.
I need more than prayers, I'm afraid.
I can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Very well. I will not turn away any help when it's offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
I hope not, crazy. Cause you crazy, baby. You crazy, Leliana. Okay.
Indeed.
So we're gonna put Laylee in our party. And she's gonna buff us. Cause she's a goodie. Okay, so let's dress her up a bit. Crazy Leliana. Okay, so what is +3? Here you go, have some boots, Leliana. Some gloves. Oh shoot, she can already wear the battle dress of the which is cool since we get that from actually her, from doing her story. Okay, yeah, no, I mean that's as good as we're gonna get right now. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, here, an enchant dagger. And then we will give you this lovely Grey Warden longbow. And you can have some ice arrows to go along. And then her Seeker's Circle has +2 to all attributes. That's +1 to everything, but it increases monetary gain. We don't really need that right now. It's pretty nice, but see, she's not wearing a belt, so we'll put that on. I mean, all this resistance is nice, but we need some rings for her. So far, we're doing good, though. Yeah, we just need some rings for her. We'll upgrade some other stuff later as we get it. Okay. So, there's Leliana. She's now in our party. Alright, so, oh, there's a couple of bards up there. I was a barkeeper.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
What do you know about the cage canary outside the village?
That monster killed 3 families, torn them up like a beast. The cage is too good for him, but it's the Chantry's idea of mercy.
Got any rooms?
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have.
Any rumor?
There's knights from Redcliffe wandering the countryside, looking for the place where on dress days sacred ashes are said to lie. Can you believe that? The urn holding her ashes is a myth, and yet these knights say they were sent to find it anyhow to heal Arl Eamon. I didn't even know he was ill. Maybe he has the blight. If so, then times are even darker for Ferelden than any of us thought. Anything else I can get you?
I love how he goes from hysterical to like calm.
When Tien Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Yes, it is.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tien says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me. What can I get you then?
I'll be going.
Luck speed your way.
We are gonna go in here real quick because there's some stuff that we can loot. Oh, look, there's a chest.
Of course.
What a crappy shield. Oh, elf fruit. I do want that. And then some sacks. Deep mushroom. Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded.
Now,
Maker's blessings light your path.
I'm going to tell you now that there is no reason for you not to do the Blackstone Irregulars or the Mages, like the Mages Conclave or whatever they call themselves, because you will be getting the stuff for those quests while you run around. So you might as well just do them. I mean, plus it's extra gold and it's more experience and things like that. Okay, so scripting the barrel. Like, for this one, you have to talk to one guy in Redcliffe, one guy in Lothering, and one guy in Denerim. For dereliction of duty, you've got one guy in Lake Calenhad, one guy in Denerim, and one guy in Frostback Mountains. Okay, so Lake Calenhad is right by the Mage's Circle, the Mage's Tower. Denerim is, of course, the city of Denerim, and Tornus, the Frostback Mountains, is right outside Orzammar. So, like, literally, why not take these quests? Like, and then there's one right here in Lothering. So, okay.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food?
Whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got. Oh, Larian potion recipe, incense of awareness, large shrapnel trap plans. Do you have anything good? Oh, that's from Morgan. We'll need that. Amulet of Accord. Need that. Need that. 2 dex, 1 stamina regen. Nah. Oh, those are good. I'll put those on Liliana. I'll take your arrows. Sailor's crossbow. Hey, that's pretty nice. I've never seen that before. Let's see, Morgan. Oh, she's already got better. I mean, it's plus 8 spell power and plus 15 electricity damage. I'll hold off. Ooh, Thorn of Dead Gods. Oh, man, look at that. Oh. Oh, wait, I need that. 'Cause that is like... Oh, man, no, I need that. I need that. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm gonna cheat. I'm awful. I'm gonna cheat because I do need that. That is a really, really nice weapon. So, hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this right. I think it's just like add money, but it's been a while since I've had to do this. That. So. I know this is like not at all exciting for anyone, but that dagger is so nice, and it's like it's a rare item, so we get a tick in our the Origins console. Thanks. I don't need that. I've got this. I need. Console commands. Okay, so it is unscript. And for those of you who don't know, I am using the console that is available for PC only. And Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry, I needed to
You're here about
do
food.
some
Take
math.
it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Show me what you got. Because I want that dagger. I know you got that dagger. Yeah. Look at that. Dagger, one-handed, Viridium, tier 4, requires 18 dexterity, damage 5.2, critical damage 3.9%, armor penetration 5.8%, strength modifier 0.85%, 0.85. I mean, that's fine. 2 dexterity, 2 willpower, 3 damage, 3 armor penetration, messy kills, and plus 3 damage versus Darkspawn. Okay, now this is a little, like, it's a little better, like, physically and stuff, but it's also got 1 slot. So we're so freaking buying that. And I think I will buy this crossbow too, and this, because I've never seen those before. Amulet of Cord. I don't think I need it, but I'm gonna get it anyway, just to make sure. I mean, if it's named, it's probably worth picking up. Just, especially since we'll never be in leathering again. Those are for. I will buy that and all of these now that I have money, and I will buy that. And I will buy doggy treats since we don't have any. I don't need Lyrium potions, and I don't want any of those. That's ridiculous. But I will buy all of your elf fruit, all your metal shards, all your lifestone, all your glamour charms, and lyrium dust. I mean, we're not coming back to loathing, and you can't really come back later anyway, so it's always best to do this while you can. I will get 10 more of these. I'll get 10 of these too. I mean, I can technically make trap checkers, but why? Excellente. See? New codex. Thorn of the Gods.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I should feel bad about doing that, but I kind of don't. I mean, that's one of the joys of playing on console instead of playing on, like, my PS3, is that I can do stuff like that, so I can get, like, my codex filled. You know of any well-paying work in loathering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about,
oh, you're that barman.
poison?
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Right.
Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
No. Okay, so if, let's see, this quest updated, I need to give you a suitable 3 flasks of venom should do the trick. Okay, so we need 3 flasks of venom, which is that. I think we have some already. Didn't I make a bunch? That's acid flasks. Got 7. I can steal from him. I forgot about that. I don't know what I just got. Oh. Probably nothing important, but okay. Yeah, no, I feel okay with this. Let's see. I will make 3 more, just to make sure. 1, 2, 3.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, there's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
My dude, you have some serious.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
Show me what you do have, because I need to sell you some stuff. Take some of my crap. I have tons of it. That's actually not any good, so you can have that back. You can have that back. I will keep that. You can have that. And those. That. And that, which is also crap. And that, which is also crap. We will hold on to those because we do not have the character for those yet. I'll sell those too. No, we're gonna hold on to Morgan's robes. I mean, I don't know why, but we will. Okay. So, let's see characters. Oh, not that one. Inventory. I think it was Leliana. No, Leliana has gloves, but I think I'm gonna give her the better gloves. I hope they're better anyway. I mean, yes and no. Oh no, that's actually really good. And see, look at that Thane helmet. It looks so dumb, but it works. Oh. Okay, yeah. It's the same thing she's wearing. Oh, but wait, she can wear those. So for now, she can wear those since we don't have anything that'll help her. Those will not harm. They'll give her a little more armor, so that's good for now. All right. So let's see. We are. Okay, we are well past the 4 o'clock time because I just got my alert that one of my favorite streamers is starting. So what we'll do is, gosh, on Tuesday, we will pick up from here. We will finish, or we'll attempt to do all of Lothering. So we'll go to the Chantry, and then we'll do all the quests outside of the town, and then we'll try to finish up with Lothering before we head off to our next spot. But for now, this is all we're going to do. Tomorrow is Trails in the Sky again, so be sure to be here at 1 o'clock for the next part of that. Don't forget to follow, and you can subscribe and like and all that stuff on my YouTube stuff. Also, my Twitter and my Facebook are all linked up there, so if you want to follow me on those, go for it. And in the meantime, I have been Mako. This has been actually a lot of fun, and I will see you all tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.